What's going on, guys? This is Music Player 1979 coming to you from West Texas. It's January 29th, 2014. It's about 9:30. I captured some awesome pictures today of the system coming in. And with this software, I'm going to show you the color changes that I do to help me see it. And maybe in the long run you'll see it as well. Now I can see there's a major influence here. Now there's an influence here. I can see it. I can see a half orb starting from here to here. It's black. Okay, now guys, remember, I say it all the time. This is the same color as our atmosphere. The way you're going to be able to see these is watching its debris trail go around it. And then when the smoke creates, when it shadows that object, you're going to be able to see it. Just like this. Some of them are white because of the interaction, the dust. The fresh dust right here is the very outside of this object. Now you can see other ones here, and you can see a hand. The famous hands, okay? Because within that hand is a planet. This is a hand. Major one. Okay, within that hand lies the planet. And all they're doing is shooting off over the larger one, coming up and creating their own. And doing it over and over. Very neat picture, because you can see a rock here. It's bumpy. I mean, you can see it. You know, and you can see still the influence right here, and how it just elegantly shoots off the side here and comes off the side here, but you can't see it because it's on the other side of this object. Now you can see again, you know, still the debris trail in this object. So we could see the influence a little bit better, but of course the more I bring it in, the more pixelation loss. Now the main influence still is right here. You still got this object. Still have that center influence there, and the debris trail that's actually coming around. Now I can see it here, start from here and stop here. Look at right here how it makes the starting of an orb. And then if you look inside these debris trails, you'll see the rest of it inside there. And how it just comes shooting up and 45s around it. You can see the other objects as well. You can see the other objects, one here. See the veins. See the very front right here. The very front right here to here makes an orb. And then you look at the debris that's forming around this. Look inside that and you can see it. Now, I hope you guys can see it if you just look at the shadows. Okay. Sometimes I'm able just to do something like this and it'll come out. You can see right here the orb shape. Okay. You can see the debris trails here as well. I see this shadow, and I see these lines, debris lines, connecting to this shadow, and these debris lines connecting to this shadow. I can see an orb here. Right here. Another one here. There's a couple of them here that are riding on a debris trail. And there's hundreds, thousands of them, guys. I mean, they're everywhere. Now this is a cool one. We can darken it out. You can see where this trail leads to, and it's right here. You can see this. I'll zoom up into it. It comes up into other veins that are doing the same thing this is doing, but smaller. Trickles all. It's a trickle effect. It does it all the way down to the very end. Now you can see the influence. Look how abruptly right here this is going up, and then just makes that beautiful 45 turn and shoots out. See? This object right here created all this right here. These two lines, this one and this one. Okay? And look at this. I could bet you this right here came from down here, and it was shooting up and shot around with this being its gravitational influence. Okay? Now I can see a larger object here shadowed within this. Okay, from this area to this area you can make a half moon, a half orb. Now that is another influence. And now this right here, I take this as its trail. You can see the V that I was talking about in my older videos. And this shot right here, my influence is here. From here, this mark, to here, I can see a shadow of a planet. Okay, a quarter orb. Now within this, you just look at all this, it creates the planet. You can see the trail. Still, it's shooting up and comes across because you have that larger moon, or that smaller moon coming up over the top of it. Just seeing the same object, I can see it from here to here, and then disappears within the dust. Okay, so here to here. Okay, it's almost a quarter moon. Now I already see this one, so I know that's sitting there. And there's been a lot of them that I've seen that are smashed together. I mean, they're literally butted up to one another. So whether these two are hitting, as I'm seeing this, because the way the cloud looks here, it's bright. So that's, you know, the dominant in the cloud. That to me is the interaction that I'm seeing right there from the dust created from these two objects hitting each other. This is not zoomed in right here. So that gives you the size of me just putting the camera right to the sky and taking the picture. This is small. Okay? The large ones would blow you away. Those are, you know, they take up a quarter of the sky when they're floating by. You see this prominence in color, in the peach color. you guys remember the depth of perception, this is lower than this, and this is actually a massive wave, okay, that's going up. You can see that, and you can see the rest of these waves, and you can see this and this, and how this thin line goes over the top of this. Okay. Pixelation again is crappy. Just pretty pictures today. It was amazing. Definitely amazing. All the detail and everything that's counting all the debris. And this is what we're able to see the front of it, of the waves, and they're going to get ready and start rolling over each other. And of course, the faster one always wins. And again, just beautiful picture. Look at that. I mean, just amazing. Just amazing. Look at all that. I can see it. I can see a half orb starting from here to here. It's black. Okay, now guys, remember, I say it all the time. This is the same color as our atmosphere. The way you're going to be able to see these is watching its debris trail go around it. And then when the smoke creates, what's going on, guys? This is Music Player 1979 coming to you from West Texas. It's January 29th, 2014. It's about 9:30. I captured some awesome pictures today of the system coming in. And with this software, shadows that object, you're going to be able to see it. Just like this. Some of them are white because of the interaction, the dust. The fresh dust right here is the very outside of this object. Now, I'm going to show you the color changes that I do to help me see it. And maybe in the long run you'll see it as well. Now I can see there's a major influence here. Now there's an influence here. Now you can see other ones here, and you can see a hand. The famous hands, okay? Because within that hand is a planet. This is a hand. Major one. Okay, within that hand lies the planet. And all they're doing